Hello everyone, welcome to Swiflearn. Swiflearn is India's most sincere learning destination for the classes 1 to 10. Here we are providing 100% live and interactive classes, personalized attention batch with maximum 6 students. And we have a dedicated academic mentor team to track and work on students' progress. We cover the syllabus as per the exam school schedule and also handle custom requests. So let's get ready to look at key features such as detailed progress report, Swiflearn academic test series, take unlimited practice tests and subjective tests for school exams. So book a free trial class today itself and get ready to learn and enjoy with Swiflearn and explore the art of learning. And if you like this session, please like, comment and share. And this is your teacher Naina. I'm here with a new session for the class 5. And we are on the chapter Food and Health. And today we're going to learn about the immunization, prevention, preserving the nutrients of food, exercise and the posture. So before that, let's revise about the diseases. So do you remember what is meant by a disease or diseases? Do you remember? Yes, we learned in the previous chapter that a disorder which is happening within a part or a body, whole body of an organism and which will negatively affect the functioning of the body. So there are a lot of causes behind the diseases. A disease is a particular abnormal condition that negatively affects the structure or the function of all or a part of an organism, and that is not due to an immediate external injury. And do you know or do you remember what causes diseases? What causes diseases? Please recall it. There are two main causes such as germs and deficiency. Excellent job. Give me a high five. Very good. Excellent recalling power. And here today we are going to learn about the immunization. Okay. Have you ever seen newborn babies are given vaccination? Or have you ever taken that vaccine in your life? Have you ever taken? Yes, we did, right? Yes. So, but why? What is the reason behind this vaccine? So, the vaccines that stimulate a person's immune system to produce immunity to a specific disease, protecting the person from that disease. For example, the COVID vaccine, right? We have a lot of vaccines are available in the market, such as Covaxin, Covishield, Sputnik, and so on, right? So, all these vaccines have a similar function, which what is that? To fight against the COVID-19, right? Yes. So we are taking all these vaccines in our lifespan. So when we take vaccine, our body produces substances that can fight these germs. So the body became capable of fighting these germs in the future. This is called immunity. Okay. So the immune system, the body, to defend against the infections. Right? The immune system is good, then it attacks all the viruses, the infections, the germs and all the disorders. So we will be very healthy, right? And strong. So we give vaccines for tuberculosis, polio, tetanus, measles, diphtheria, pertussis to kids before the age of 5. So before the kid will turn the age of 5, he will get the vaccine to prevent all these kind of diseases in his future. So, prevention of lifestyle diseases. That is the most relevant topic in this era because we all are, like most of us are really addicted to junk food. Okay, that is a unhealthy lifestyle. So, we have to exclude the junk food from our life and include more home and cooked food, homely cooked food. So there's a big no for the junk food and there's a big tick for the homely cooked nutritious food. So we have to avoid junk food and eat a balanced diet. So number 2, we have to drink plenty of water, right? As I mentioned earlier in the previous chapters, our body is like 70% of water because our blood needs the water and our organs needs the water to do certain functions. So So we have to drink at least 3 liters of water in our daily life, and that is really good. Please do that. So prevention of lifestyle diseases, the third point is sleep for 6 to 8 hours daily. So we have to get sound sleep of 6 to 8 hours daily, like usually at night time. And avoid excess intake of sugar, salt and fat. So we have to eat a nutritious balanced diet, right? For that we have to avoid excess intake of sugar such as donuts, cake and ice creams, candies, so much more. And salt, like from popcorn, crackers and chips, and for example the fat. So there are some unhealthy fat such as the processed food like sausages. So these are not good for our health and body. So we have to limit the intake of such foods. So the next point is do exercise daily to maintain a body weight, healthy body weight. So according to our BMI, we have to maintain a healthy body weight, right? Correct. So we have to do exercise. We have to do cardio exercise, weightlifting or any kind of exercise. At least you can do jumping, skip rope or running, walking, everything is fine. Just choose an exercise that is really fit into your daily life. So the next topic. So have you ever noticed our vegetables get spoiled if we do not keep in the fridge? For example, I kept 2 apples. Okay, I kept 2 apples. One is inside the fridge and I kept apple just outside the fridge. What will happen to the one which I kept outside of the fridge? It will get rotten. Yeah, correct, right? Yes. It is because most food items are non-durable, which cannot keep for a longer period of time without a proper preservation method. Right? Correct. So, the lifespan of the product which will vary upon the product to product. So, what happens after lifespan of a food item will get over? So, have you ever seen the bread with molds? Yes, it is because the lifespan of the bread has ended. So, the mold and germs started to grow on them. The food item lost its nutrients after a certain period of time, and it becomes poisonous and can cause food poisoning and other stomach problems. Some people will definitely get food poisoning by taking the expired food, especially from some hotels and restaurants. So some hotels and restaurants, they will serve food which is not good because the lifespan is already over. So they will serve to the customers, but what will happen to the customers? They will first suffer from food poisoning and other dangerous situations, right? Yes. So, but not only overcooking also destroy many nutrients from the food. Cooking in excess water and throwing water also remove nutrients. So we have to aware of it, like what is the exact time we need to cook the product and how much water we want to use to cook it. Even washing out cut fruits and vegetables washes away some nutrients. So have you ever noticed manufacturing date and expiry date of many products which you buy from the market? Not only manufacturing and expiry date, we can see a list of ingredients which is stated on the packet itself. So we have to carefully look at all the product before we buy it. So what we should do to save our food from getting spoiled? That is a relevant question. Please answer this boy. He's waiting for your answer because we have to preserve it. So we should preserve it. Like how we can preserve our food? There are plenty of methods available. The first one is by storing them in the refrigerator or deep freezer, which will prevent the spoiling. There are another method also by which we can preserve food, such as, please note down, dehydration, salting, pickling, sweetening, canning, and adding preservatives. One more time, dehydration, salting, pickling, sweetening, canning, and adding preservatives. Here we go, the dehydration is removing the water from the food item. Like they can use the sunlight or the air to remove all the water from the fruit product and it will become very dry. Then we can keep it for a longer term, such as dry fruits or dry fruits and nuts. Have you ever heard about gavarpali? Yeah, have you look at this one? You can see pineapple, kiwis, strawberries and so many, cranberries and so many dried fruits over here, right? So we can keep it for a longer time. So the next method is sweetening. Preservation by adding sugar. Sugaring is a process of desiccating a food by first dehydrating it, then packing it with a pure sugar. So this is the method we use to preserve the food item for a longer time. Have you noticed the jams? Jams are the example for this, sweetening preserving method. It is actually a method. By doing this method, we can keep the item for a long time without getting spoiled. Salting. Adding sugar to preserve food. That is another method. For example, is fish. So, have you ever eaten the dried fish which contains a lot of salt? It is because it is preserved. So, canning. To preserve baked beans and fruits. So, a lot of canned foods are available in the market, right? So, the canned food will be baked such as beans, sprouts, fruits. A lot of foods are available, especially the vegetables are available and the beans are available in the market. They are in the preserved form such as canning. Pickling. To preserve baked beans and fruit. You can put the baked beans and fruit and olives and everything maybe in salt water or maybe in vinegar. So let's dive into food adulteration and adulterant. So there is a law which enacted in the year of 1954 to prevent the food adulteration, which is known as Prevention of Food Adulteration Act. Please note down. And what is meant by food adulterant? Food adulterant means a substance which is added to the product but which is not listed within the ingredient list. That is the first scenario. Second one is a substance that ends up in a product by accident when the product is made. So that are the two cases about the adulterants. So what is meant by food adulteration? So the food is adulterated if it omits a valuable constituent or a substitute with another substance, in whole or in part, for valuable constituent. So this adulterants we can find in foods, drugs and in other products as well. So the adulterated food which is not good for our body and it's highly toxic because it will lead into deficiency of certain nutrients. Moreover, it will affect our internal organs such as kidney, heart and liver. So, what are the reasons behind the adulteration of food products? It can be a business strategy and imitation of some other food substance and lack of knowledge of proper food consumption to increase the quantity of food production and sales, increased food demand or for rapidly growing population to make maximum profit from the food items by fueling investment. For example, a company which is making a chili powder. So the chili is not available according to the season. So they will substitute it with the brick powder and adding a lot of red food coloring. So what happens over here? So this is the business strategy and it will hike the profit but lessen the investment, and they have no proper food consumption knowledge, and it will increase the sales and production, but it will definitely harm our body by taking the product. So next we are going to learn about the body posture. So the body posture of our body when we stand, sit or lay is the posture. In a good posture, we keep our back straight, puts less pressure on the backbone. That is the case. We have to put less pressure on our backbone while doing any activities. So the position of our body when we stand, sit or lay is the posture. Slouching. Slouching means bending back when we are sitting, standing, walking. So put pressure on the backbone, so which will definitely lead into muscle pain and back pain, which is not good for our body. So we have to stand up straight or sit up straight. Keep your back straight and put less pressure on your backbone. Physical activity is also very important for strong bones, muscles and joints. So in this all sessions, we are hearing about the physical exercise. So the physical exercises are mandatory for a healthy living. So please practice such activities. You can do skip rope or you can do jumping, walking, anything. It's up to you. Just choose a proper exercise and it will definitely help you in the long run. So today let's revise. Why should we preserve food? So we preserve food to... Why? Please answer it. So we preserve food to prevent it from spoiling and we can keep it for a longer period of time, and there are a lot of preserving methods are available. So give one example for dehydrating food at home. What is the method? We can dehydrate the mangoes or we can dehydrate the fruits, the mangoes and pineapple, the apricots and everything. So state any 3 ways to preserving food. We can, for example, for the second one, we can even dehydrate the coconut, right? The coconut and keep it for a longer period of time as a desiccated coconut. So state any 3 ways to preserving food. You can do pickling, you can do dehydrating, and you can do sweeteners, and you can do salting, anything, sugaring, salting, anything. So this is your value-based question. So the municipality of an area advised the residents of the area to eliminate the breeding grounds of mosquitoes and use mosquito repellents in home to avoid a disease which results in chills and recurring fever in patients. So the children of the area formed teams which inspected the surrounding areas and put few drops of oil or petrol on stagnant water pools of area. So the question number 1. Name the disease, causative organism and the vector of the disease which was spreading in the area. So do you know the answer? Go ahead. So the disease is malaria, which is caused by Plasmodium virus, and so the transmitted by the vector female Anopheles mosquito. So the vector female Anopheles mosquito. How do the drops of petrol or oil in stagnant water prevent the spread of disease? So if we will put the drops of oil and petrol on the stagnant water, then the larva cannot breathe and it will definitely destroy them, right? Yes, which will prevent the further development of mosquito. So what are the values shown by the students? They are really helping minded and they work for the social good and they have a lot of personal goods quality. So be like them. And here, so get ready for the activity for today, and this is the one. So avoid junk food and eat balanced diet. Is it true? Yes. Sleep for 3 to 5 hours daily. Is it true or false? It's a false. So avoid excess intake of sugar, salts and fat. Is it true or false? It's the truth. Very good. Let's check the answer. And here, adding salt to dash food. What is the answer? Why we are adding salt? It's to preserve the food. And here we go. So the position of our body when we stand and sit. What is that? It's the posture. And get ready. Let's check the answer. Yes, amazing. So avoid junk food and eat a balanced diet. That is really true. Sleep for 3 to 5 hours daily, which is not true. We have to sleep for 8 to 9 hours, at least 7 to 9 hours. Avoid excess intake of sugar and salt, which is true. And here, adding salt to preserve food. It's a preserving method. So the position of our body when we stand and sit, that is meant by the posture. So get ready, everyone. So in this class, we learned about the immunization, prevention, preserving the nutrients of food, and exercise and the posture. So thank you everyone for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the session. Please revise the session, and if you have any doubts, please let me know by commenting down. And thank you. So if you like the session, please like, comment and share. Thank you everyone. Be safe and healthy at home.